Hi everyone, today is July 26, 2018. Let's take a look at today's Bitcoin performance. Yesterday there was the first correction since the rally. We also underlined the support and the pressure level in the video yesterday. As we can see from the daily line below, last night the lowest value of the currency was just transferred back to the 0.382 point of Fibonacci, 8,061 USDT. After that, the currency did not continue to decline but was quickly returned. This indicates that Fibonacci's 0.382 support for the currency is strong on the whole trend. Today's MA6 and MA18 still maintained a very strong long trend, continue to rise. Up to now, MA6 has been restored to 7,888 USDT, and MA18 has been restored to around 7,100 USDT. From this point of view, in a nutshell, the average cost line has risen to around 7,100 USDT in the last 18 days. Now the price of the currency is fixed here. In fact, the conductive to the price of the currency to continue to rise in the later period, because if you are too anxiety to go up, the selling pressure is high and a lot of money will be consumed in the process of pulling up, which is not cost effective in terms of capital effective. Therefore, the capital choose a way of platform short there, which will wash out some unstable chips and also be conducive to rising the cost price of the overall position, so as to reduce the selling pressure for the later market. Well, how to determine how long it will take to organize there? We can focus on the daily line level of MA18 at a later stage, since the MA18 is still at 7,100 USDT. It is still relatively low compared to the current price of Bitcoin, which means that the overall cost of everyone is still low recently, and the short-term position is more profitable. So the next best way is to restore MA18 to this platform, which was built from July 18 to July 22. In other words, the MA18 should be at least between 7,300 USDT and 7,500 USDT, and then it would be a great choice to continue to rise. Okay. Let's switch to the 4-hour K line. So we can see it more clearly at the 0.382 level of Fibonacci. A small V-shaped button was formed. Today the currency has passed the 4-hour MA6, while the 4-hour MA18 has been running around 8,061. This indicates that the small short trend of the 4-hour level is basically over. So there is a desire to rise. Okay, now let's switch to the 6-hour level. We can see that the K line still needs further repair. This is a 4-hour level, and if you fix it up again, then the 6-hour level will also be fixed. As can be seen from the K chart of the 12-hour level below, in fact, the whole correction of this time has not fallen below the 12-hour level of MA6, and the current price will rebound rapidly after reaching the MA6. But in general, the overall trend of Bitcoin is still very robust, so there is no need to do any selling off here for those who have already held positions. We can pretty much tell by looking at the key points of last night's Bitcoin pullback. The main capital that launched this round of rising Bitcoin market should be the professional investment institutions, and the main capital traders has rich technical knowledge. Generally speaking, such as planned major fund after the intervention. His overall trading plan is to set of technical standards, so the trend will be more consistent with technical analysis. Okay, when this kind of main capital exists in the future, it will not be as disorderly as outside loose capital. Okay, for example, let's assume that if this is a top, they will generally prefer to make an M-shaped head area for shipment, so investors who currently hold positions can keep holding your Bitcoin. But for investors who haven't bought outside the market, short-term risk chasing is still relatively high due to the recent large profit margin of the funds and the exchange. If it is a good time to enter the market, I personally think it is necessary to wait until MA18 has risen to the area we mentioned before, 7,300 USDT to 7,500 USDT, and then make detailed analysis and judgment. So that's all for today. Thank you.